What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Scythe, and today we're gonna be taking a look at Rencounter. A backwards R, that's cute. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic and wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. So, this is a roguelike crazy game that reminds me very, very much of the old Fallout games. It's a bit of a slower paced type of game, so you gotta keep that one in mind, but I like it. It's actually really, really good. So we're just gonna start a file right here. You can always choose easy or permadeath. That seems to be the only game modes available at the moment. So we're just gonna choose easy just for the sake of the video. Skip the cutscene, get into the game, and already we're controlling this character who's going to also be random generated every time we end up coming through, or at least his name is, I don't know. You can set up the speed of the environment and the movements and stuff like that just to 1 or 2, but we're just gonna keep it on 1 just so you can kind of see all of the action. It's a very tactical type of game. Doesn't seem to have a tutorial, at least not right now, which it makes it a little bit difficult because I think this right here is representing our character's level. This is going to represent our character's limbs and how weak each of them are. Top is our health bar. The middle is kind of like, I think it's our stamina, I'm not sure. And the bottom, I'm assuming, is what, our XP level, or maybe our chance to block or something? I'm not exactly sure, but we have a couple different options here. We're just gonna choose movement or run. This is where I don't really know a lot of different aspects where I'm pretty sure when we move, it takes a total less turns than if we ran. All right, so running means that we can end up going out a little bit faster, but it means that we're gonna end up losing another turn. I think that's how it ends up working. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, you can see that despite the environment being all 3D and stuff like that, we are actually on a grid system. So we're gonna go over to this guy, put it to speed 2 just because, and we have 2 different weapon attacks. So we got a slash and a thrust. No idea what the difference is between the two, other than the thrust, I think, is a little bit more powerful. And then, similar to the Fallout games, you're gonna have a percentage chance of hitting each of the different limbs, including the body. Now, I don't know what the difference is outside of maybe, near as I can tell, every time I would attack the body, it seems like that has more of a chance for the enemy to counter it as opposed to the head. Maybe it's got to do with just them having defense. Like maybe if we attacked his legs, he's got pants, so maybe he wouldn't take as much damage or something. But we're gonna stab him in the head. That's not gonna do nothing. Let's just, let's do another thrust to this guy right here again, and let's attack him in the body this time. So that one ended up finishing him off, and then we ended up gaining a bunch of money. We don't actually get to explore this environment or anything like that. It's just one scenario after another, right? And this is where the game gets a little bit interesting. So once we go here, now we're actually at the world map. And I know that it's kind of uggles. It doesn't really, you know, look that impressive or anything like that. But the functionality of it is very, very cool because we've got our health meter right here and our hunger meter. Now, this is important because every time we end up going to one of these new rooms, we're going to discover a whole bunch of new stuff. So I'm just going to click this one right here. So now we see all of this stuff, but our hunger meter ended up going down. We're going to be able to get our hunger back by going here and eating these mushrooms. And we're going to be able to get our health up by going here. I don't know what this perk is exactly, but you kind of got to balance it out because if we just start running around all willy-nilly trying to get all of the map discovered, we're going to start draining our hunger. When our hunger gets to 0, it starts draining our health. So you got to keep that in mind. Also, when you end up getting more party members, you got to keep that in mind as well because they're going to end up sharing, or not sharing a hunger bar, but they're going to have their own hunger bar. So we're going to go over here, try to see if we can actually do this scenario. So here we are, and we've got 2 dudes that we got to deal with, and then we're going to end up getting some other item. Now, we can always fight, or we can always back out of the scenario. So we can see these guys, you know, they're both just level 0, but they have full gear, so maybe it'll end up causing a little bit of a problem for us. That's okay. Yeah, he's gonna throw down a grenade. I was just about to say, because that's what these guys always do. We're gonna move away from that, which is gonna end up taking one of our turns, yes, but the grenade is gonna go off, and as you see right there, I mean, that thing is just deadly, like, seriously. So hopefully we can move up here. He's gonna throw another grenade. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if it's determined based on the way that these characters look. You know, maybe that's got to do with, like, what equipment they're going to end up using and stuff. So you see that we ended up running, didn't end up doing anything. Looks like we're already going to end up dead, unfortunately, because these guys just keep trying to throw grenades and stuff like that, which is disappointing. So let's see whether or not, can we slash this guy and kill him in one shot? No, we can't. Yeah, we're just going to die right here. That's a little disappointing. I was really hoping that that wasn't going to happen right away, because that's one thing I will say about this game. It's extremely difficult. Like, there, we already had them parry, and then that's it, GG. So I haven't actually played a file without permadeath, so I want to see what happens. Okay, so we actually end up respawning on the map. I'm assuming we kept all of our stats and stuff like that, but we did end up losing all of our money, and the map did seem to reset. So maybe it saves after each encounter, but the map is different per. Okay, so we got the mushrooms down here. Now, that's the other thing, too, is you noticed earlier that the icon around the mushrooms was actually green. Now, that means that there was no combat zone, right? So we could have just gone in there, grabbed the food, and that's it. But now it actually has a yellow bar around it, or a yellow circle around it, right? Which means that it's going to be combat scenario. So let's see whether or not we can actually end up doing this one. Maybe. Okay, so it seems like we just got one enemy here, and it automatically threw us into the combat this time. Didn't even give us a chance to do anything outside of that. That's kind of crazy. I hope he doesn't throw a grenade. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can only do a strike because we don't have any gear? Okay, what exactly? Okay, we can't even hurt him. What happened? Like, when we die, is that like, it may as well be permadeath if we're gonna be with our fish and not able to actually do anything to him. Like, that's not good. Can we retreat? Is there any way that we can actually do damage to this guy, or what? Like, seriously, what is going on? Okay, let's see if we can end up running out of here, but I think we're just gonna end up dead again. Unless we can leave out one of the doorways right here. I don't think so, though, because usually there is an indicator as to where it actually is. But that is weird. That is very, very strange. So I guess I'm going to see whether or not, like, can we actually fight this guy and hurt him, or what? We're just doing 0 damage to him every single time. Well, we ended up dead, and now we've got less food than we did previously. We do have mushrooms, which we could, of course, use to get our hunger back up. We have a healing potion. There's our pants. Why were these not equipped? Why did it unequip us? We got our weapon, too. That's really odd that it would unequip you. Like, seriously, that doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, while we're here, may as well take a look at this. So here's all of our attributes, of course, based on when we actually level up, carrying weight, etc., melee damage, blah, 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 blah. Same old stuff that you expect in any typical game. And then we've got talents, which, of course, are kind of like perks that you're going to end up learning later on. And certain characters, as you end up going through the world, you're going to end up gaining more and more party members, which, of course, means you're going to have to manage more and more hunger of all the characters, etc., etc. Recipes, so if we had any of these things, we could end up making ourselves an odd drink, and then we can end up going right back to the map. So let's see what's down here. That's just a big old circle. Okay. I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to do anything here. Like, seriously. I guess let's see what this combat scenario is. So we've got 2 dudes again, and I don't think we're going to end up standing that much of a chance. But again, it just automatically put us into battle instead of letting us run away. That's very, very strange. I mean, granted, that's the thing, too, is maybe it's not that confusing, but the fact that the game doesn't actually give you any proper tutorial, that's a big thing that I would say, you know? So there's quite a bit of a learning curve. And again, I don't really know, like, slashes and thrusts and stuff like that. I don't really know the difference in any of those attacks, if they end up actually making any type of difference outside of maybe these percentages, maybe the amount of damage that we end up causing in certain areas. I don't exactly know. Hopefully we're going to be able to take this guy on as well, but I don't know. The thing that I find very strange as well is if we go to our items, switch weapon to none. That's all we can do. So, like, okay, and now we're actually out of stamina, so we can't hit this guy. So that's what I mean about this game being a very strange, very difficult roguelike type of game for the wrong reasons. You know, it's just because there's so much of a learning curve, and I don't really know, like, what exactly it is that we're supposed to end up doing, right? So now we ended up getting our thrust back, so we got enough stamina that we can end up stabbing this guy. Ha! Oh yeah, we got real lucky with that one. Jeez Louise. And then we get to obtain a stunner, a spike, a new weapon, load, shock grenade, got a whole bunch of goodies. So definitely worthwhile, but we should really try to seek a shop. But at least, aha, let's go over here. Let's grab this. That's just a healing potion, speed potion, some talent 28, whatever that means. You can also rotate the map. Not like that's necessarily important, but I just wanted to clue you all in on that. And then when we go to our inventory, oh, that's why. Rip me. I didn't have any of this stuff equipped. Okay. So we can equip 3 different items. So let's give ourselves the shock grenade, and I guess we'll just use this healing potion right now. The green herb replenishes HP, so let's actually equip that one right there. The load, which is an ammunition for the zapper. Now, can this guy actually dual wield, I wonder? There's a stunner, which has really good accuracy, and then there's this crazy weapon, which apparently is really, really good. I don't know. Oh, I see. So we can have 2 weapons equipped, but we would only swap between them in the combat, right? So let me see if I can unequip this one. And then do we want to use this one or do we want to use this one? This one does have a higher value to it. Mostly because of its accuracy, which is very nice, but this one's got tons more damage, so I'm just gonna equip that one right now, see what ends up happening. Of course, when you click on any of these menus, like we can see all of the items that we have. Upgrade items and attributes cost 20% less. Let's just use that, sure, whatever. But if we go to our armor, we can see all the armor we have. If we go to our weapons, we can see all the weapons that we have. And let's try and do one last scenario right here. Maybe we'll go over here again and try to fight these stronger enemies. Okay, cool. So we ended up generating a party member. That's what this Garariz guy is. He's actually another party member that we're going to be controlling right in the middle of this battle. So that kind of caught me off guard the first time when I was just practicing this off camera, because suddenly it was like, what's with my movements, you know? Like, what's going on? So here we go. We got to try and get out of here. The other thing, too, is, yeah, like I said, so hashtag confirm. Running definitely takes more stamina from your character. So, of course, it's going to mean less moves overall. But it does mean that we're going to be able to move more within a couple turns, you know? So it's a very tactical type of game. And it seems like we got a pretty good % chance of attacking that guy when we attack him from behind. Let's actually do a deep slash to this guy just so that we can end up finishing him off. And then we've already got this guy, and that grenade's gonna wreck itself. Nice. Oh, that's so tight. It's really, really nice when things end up coming together. The game is extremely tactful, though. That's the thing, too. So it's a little bit abrasive. You kind of gotta get, you know, you gotta have patience with this one. But once you end up learning it, it actually gets very, very exciting. And I guess we would have to defeat these areas to reveal a little bit more of the map. Potentially, there could be more map behind this thing as well. But you're going to end up seeing... Oh no, this is the end of the map actually, because this is down a floor. Because these icons all do actually mean something. You just gotta learn them for while playing the game. And that would actually take us to the next floor, but it does mean that we would end up having a boss fight, right? So we'll go into this map and I'm just gonna show you, like, see, we've got 3 different enemy types here. And this boss enemy, which near as I can tell, ended up one-shotting me the first time I ended up coming in here. So I don't think we're going to be able to fight them at all, but we're going to try it anyways, just because we'll end the episode on this and just see whether or not we can end up doing it. So, of course, where you end up placing your characters is very, very important, you know, just because you can have choke points and have 2 characters on different spots. You can actually have characters defend certain areas and defend certain party members. So we could actually have this guy defending our main character. But let's actually just do this. And then let's have these guys defend each other back and forth, just so that we can end up wasting a lot of our turn. And hopefully, uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay, let's just make this guy run then. And let's make this guy run as well. And hopefully we're going to be able to, yeah, let's get this guy to defend him. Because otherwise that bomb is probably going to end up going off. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'll get him to defend his partner, I guess. Oh, boy. Yeah, so there we go. We took a little bit of damage there, unfortunately, but let's actually do a deep slash right here to this guy. There we go. That almost got him down already. And let's actually move this guy down here. Gotta be careful about this, though, because we don't want this boss to end up coming around and doing some bad stuff to us. Let's see. Can we finish this guy off? Do we have enough of a percentage chance? Good. Okay. So I'm going to actually move this guy up here and try to get our other party member kind of cleared out of the way as well. So let's move him down here so we can get our other dude down here and ready to fight. Because otherwise these guys are kind of going to converge on us. So let's just have him protect this other guy. And then we can thrust at this guy's... I don't know if the hands make a difference. Like if we attack his right hand, is that going to make him lose his weapon or something like that? I don't exactly know, but oh my goodness, this boss is already here. He's already on us. We barely do any damage to him, and oh my goodness, he is so powerful. Like seriously, this guy. Well, at least hopefully we can finish this guy off. Oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious. This guy is so powerful, dude. He's going to wreck my other character right here. But at least we'll be able to get rid of the RNG. The random chance. Dude, seriously, you wrecked me. That's not cool. And he's getting parry. Okay, so we got this guy. Come on, kill him. There we go. So at least we got that guy out of the way. So now these guys can just one-on-one. I don't know if we're going to be able to even beat him. It depends. Oh, he's actually damaging us quite a bit. Let's just keep doing a rock'em sock'em robots here. At least this character is extremely fast, so we actually have a lot of chance to do like double attacks over at once and stuff like that. That was a nice parry as well. Oh my goodness gracious, yes! And he's actually almost, yeah, he's almost out of all of his stamina, so he keeps on having to defend himself. I don't know, this is gonna be such a tight call. Oh, that parry might have turned the entire game around. Yep, that parry turned it all around because now we actually have to defend ourselves, which we can't seem to, even though he was able to defend himself. That's not cool. Use a healing potion. Let's just do it. Did that do anything? Yes, it definitely did. Okay, let's see. Switch weapon to none. No. Can we just defend ourselves? Why can we only defend over there and not ourselves? That's just so weird. Okay, let's see. Can we finish him off? Come on, dude. You gotta go down. I mean, granted, again, we're probably not supposed to be at this guy just yet. Oh, he's got one hit. Come on, dude. Oh, come on. Of course you had to parry at the last minute. Yes! All right, that's the first time I've ever actually been able to defeat that guy, so that's very exciting. And our character's dead forever, so that's a little bit disappointing, but hey, whatever. Oh, and finally, perfect. Last but not least, the shop. So if we end up... Oh, we have to fight all these guys in order to get to the shop. Well, anyways, the shop is self-explanatory. You can get all sorts of new gear and everything like that. And very, very difficult game. Like, seriously difficult. This is on easy mode and I'm getting my butt kicked, you know? But either way, thanks for watching, folks. We're going to call it here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Links are in the description for everything. Check the game out. It is still very, very cool, and I know somebody's going to like it. You know, it's like the old Fallout games. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. Somebody's going to like it. I mean that it's a good game. What it does well, you know? But it's just one of those slower paced games, so it's not going to be for everybody, but still, it's a great game. So check it out for yourself. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Be sure to hit that like button. I would very much appreciate it. Sayonara, and stay epic, everybody.